There you go.
Here's my bowl. It's 7.
What's going on, guys? Today is week 2 of my cut. I've lost a couple pounds. I'm down a little bit in body fat. We're gonna go do chest and arms here in a minute. I'm just taking my pre-workout and then we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna show you some of the things that I've done this week, show you a little bit of training today and some eating, some of the stuff I'm gonna eat. And so this is week 2. Previous video was week 1. You're gonna get to see the progress. After I get out of the gym, I'm gonna show you what I look like pumped versus cold. I took some pictures cold this morning, progress photos. And then we're gonna see what it looks like pumped, because I think I'll be able to tell a bigger difference since we're doing a hypertrophy program instead of the Windler 531. If you're a beginner, just start counting your macros, counting your calories, and get on a progressive overload program, and you're gonna make gains. If you don't know what any of that is, send me a message. My Instagram is below. Anyways, let's go to the gym and get the day started. I've already done with a client and I made some social media posts. The day's already rolling, so let's get into it.
All right, guys, here's what I do for my warm up. I get one of the stretchy bands and I just go over top. It's really good for the shoulders. You can do it when you get out of the shower as well. Then that's a face pull using the band. And I try to get some external rotation when you're doing the face pull. So that means bringing your thumbs up towards the ceiling. Then you can do that external rotation for the rotator cuff, which is always recommended. So always warm up your shoulders really good, especially if you are doing pressing that day, because your shoulders get a lot of stress pushing inward, internal rotation. They don't get any external rotation. So here we are warming up. We're doing a flat bench. We're doing some speed work, 3 sets of 5. We just worked up to 60 pounds, 70-pound dumbbells. Then we went to a slight incline for upper chest. Today's hypertrophy day. This is my top set. I'm not going to failure because we're going to do about 10 sets on chest. So I did 100-pound dumbbells for about 12 reps. And on the last one, nice and slow with a pause and then press. That slow negative will help build that muscle, or stimulate muscle growth, I should say. You're technically not building anything in the gym. You are giving it stimulus, which signals your body to make it adapt if you're getting enough sleep and eating and all those great things. Here's Francisco. He worked up to like 90 pounds, 80 or 90 pounds on his dumbbells today, and he's not used to doing these heavy presses. So this was actually really fun, having a good training partner here. And then we went over to the hammer machine and ended up with 2 plates and a quarter for 15 reps. Did about 3 sets there, and then we're just doing some flies. There's a million different ways and angles to hold your arm, hold your shoulder, to lean at the hip, to not lean at the hip. If you stand straight up, it's an ab workout, so I lean all the way over. And that was sloppy looking, and it was, but you can do that when you get more advanced and you know that you're not going to injure your shoulder and you're very aware of everything that's going on. I just wanted to force some extra reps in there at the end. After chest, 8 to 10 sets on chest, 3 different exercises. We went over to biceps. I didn't get any good camera angles for the biceps, but we did a few different variations, including drag curls, low pulley curls. And here is where the carnage began. We started doing skull crushers. We had the 80-pound. This is new for Francisco. He's got great triceps. He's training hard. He's eating a lot. We just bumped up his calories from 3,000 to 3,200 calories. So he's going to be making progress. So stay tuned for watching Francisco's progress. And here we are. I'm going to have Francisco help me do forced reps and forced negatives. See, I'm telling him to press down hard on the bar. He's putting about 40 or 50 pounds of pressure down on the way down, and he's not giving any pressure on the way up. That's just to stimulate my triceps even more, because the weight wasn't heavy enough. And that load that's not linear 80 pounds is always 80 pounds, but when you have someone pressing down, you can vary the load at different angles. It's almost like a pulley. It's a great way to get some forced reps in there, is have your partner assist you with stimulating those muscles. So if it's too easy, you can ask something. You can, instead of taking your time, take the plate off, just ask the person to push down on the weight for you. Make sure you don't rip anything though. Be careful. It's kind of advanced, but you can utilize that technique. Here I am, last set. That's just with 80 pounds, no forcing, no one's pushing down, assisting me, but I'm going past my head and I'm stretching those triceps and I'm bringing my elbow back towards the back of my head, the top of my head even more, and stretching those triceps out even more. So you can try those different techniques, variations, angles to stimulate those triceps even more. You can go past your head, go all the way down, stretch. See, he's doing right to the forehead, shorter range of motion. That's fine. You can lift a lot of weight that way. And then you can go at it from a different angle and you can stretch all the way down past your head as well. So Francisco's going to have big arms. Just give him about 3 months, 6 months, and you're going to see the progress he's making. This is a terrible angle, but we had to put it in. That's a little bit better. We're just doing some rope press downs. And I do like to lean over instead of getting an ab workout standing straight up. I do like to lean over and do a little bit of a press down variation. And here, check out that tricep. His muscles are 3D. So we finished with a backhand high pulley tricep extension. You can see my triceps are starting to get pumped up there. You can see the size underneath that skin. My body fat was 19.5. We're trying to get it down so you can actually see all my muscles. You can see my back there is looking pretty juicy. But I haven't even been training hard, so I've been eating good for a couple weeks. Now it's time to really develop and add some size.
All right, guys, here is a physique update. This is week 2, and let's turn off that fan. This is week 2. Definitely, I tested my body fat this morning and it was 19.5. So I've lost about 0.5% body fat and over the past week. And I have, so you can start to see I've still got this. I've always had this little pouch. When I got ready for the competition, I lost it, but it easily comes back. So you can see there is the Adonis belt underneath that fat. But yeah, so physique update. Let's check out my triceps are there, lats are there. It'll come together once I lose some more body fat. So I'm 231.9 pounds this morning, week 2 of my cut. And then we'll try to get my back in there. I can't film and get my back in very well. But as you can see, it's there. And then we'll try to get my legs in. And then as you can see, legs, I have legs, they're there. So I have to get up so you can see them, but you get the point, right? There you go. Definitely have glutes and legs. So, week 2 update, lost a little bit of body fat, like 1 pound of body weight, 0.5% body fat. I'm still 231. So when I'm in shape, I'm 190. But if you want to get in shape, you have to count your calories, do progressive overload, at least count your calories so you can see the progress that you're making week to week. And I even track it down here. I measure my waist and then I use a caliper. I'll drop the link for this stuff and then I just weigh myself, put my body fat, my lean body mass. My lean body mass has gone up, probably from creatine. And I'm just generally looking better and feeling better. I'll put a link for the scale. Every morning when you wake up, weigh yourself, write it down so you can keep a log. And then all this stuff will start coming off. I've been powerlifting and bodybuilding for a long time. I just got fat because I focused too much on training other people, but now I'm really enjoying training myself. So the more you do it, guys, the more fun it is. So if you want to see my progress, follow along. And this pasture bird is great. You can get this at Sprouts. It is pasture-raised chicken, and it is actually affordable. And I get these caffeine-free, sugar-free colas from Publix. They're $1.22. That's a cheap way to get some sugar-free, tasty stuff in your mouth. You can just do water if you want to. This one is flavored with sucralose. So if you say these things are bad for you, just look up some research papers on sucralose and let me know what you think and see if they are actually bad for you or not. And then here is my bowl. It's 7 ounces of ground beef, grass-fed, 85/15, with some tomato, onion, and then about 8 ounces of potatoes. So about 40, about 50 proteins, 50 carbs, and 20 fats, 25 fats, something like that. So I'm eating 3,000 calories a day right now, so that's totally fine. This morning's breakfast was a serving of this 000 with some blueberries and a scoop of bulk supplements whey. If you'd like 10% off your bulk supplements, or 12% off, use the link down below. Use code Teasler. So I mixed this with blueberries and whey and mix it up. It's a really good breakfast. And the blueberries that I use are these organic from Trader Joe's. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator so that they melt down, so they're not frozen in the morning for breakfast. So that's a new trick. I got that from Nick Walker watching him. Probably the best prices on pasture-raised eggs are from Trader Joe's. If you're trying to lose body fat, count your calories, download Carbon or MyFitnessPal. Send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is below. Say hello, say what's up. If you're on your own fitness journey, find foods that you like, count your calories, and just make that your life. Like, dig into that, and you will be so happy that you are making progress and you're going all in on something like that. So, until next time, catch you in the next video. And as always, respect the gorilla.